What's up? Today I'll be giving you my take on what every team's final record will be. We're going to go through each team and put them in a tier list. You'll see it later. Either way, before we get into this video, I just want to say we are on the road to 1,000 subs. I'm trying to get there before the end of the year. If possible, I will give away a jersey whenever we do get there. So make sure to hit that sub button, like the video, share, all that good stuff. And either way, let's get right into this video. Here's our beautiful tier list. We are going to get right into this. I've already got these made up. So, our tier, 13 wins, 11, 12 wins, 10 wins, 8, 9 wins, 5, 7 wins, and straight up not having a good time. Either way, let's get to it. Cardinals, straight up not having a good time. I project them having 3 wins. They're not going to win another game this year. Same with the Patriots. I'll go ahead and put them there. And don't even have to talk about it. The Panthers, they're not winning another game. They're on a tier of their own in all reality. So, moving on from that. The Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to have to look through my list here. There they are. I got them winning 8 games for the rest of the season. That means I believe they add 1 or 2 more. Maybe 2 more, I believe. Either way, not the best right now. After them, the Baltimore Ravens. I predict a major drop-off. They currently have 10 wins. I project them at 10 wins. I think their season schedule for the end is really tough. This week they have... who is it? The Jaguars, then they have the Niners, then they have the Dolphins, and they have the Steelers. That's a tough stretch for them. Moving on from there, the Bills. I think the Bills are going to cover up 11 wins. I think they're going to have a really good end of the season and beat the Cowboys this week and have a really strong end of their season and become the playoff favorite that we thought they would be. The Bears are, to me, I think they're going to have an okay rest of their season. Excuse me, I'm trying to find it. I think they're going to get 1 more win. 6 wins will put them in that 5-7 tier. They'll get 6, though, just to give you the number exactly. At the Bengals next, it's because of Burrow. They're going to get 8 wins, and that's somehow going to be the worst in this division, but that's incredible. The Browns, they're going to have 10 wins as well. They're going to have a tough stretch as well. They're going to win 2 more, lose 2 more, and that'll be what it is. Not having a good quarterback. They could definitely drop down to 9 with having Flacco. He's not going to be the best player forever. It's just not going to happen. The Cowboys, moving on to them, they are going to be up at 12 wins at the end of the season. A good year for them, but they will not hit that 13 mark just yet. The Broncos, having a great stretch to close out the season, and they're going to continue it. They're going to get up to 11 wins, close out the season on a huge win streak to getting themselves into the playoffs. The Lions, they're going to end with 11 wins. Quite a few 11-win teams so far. That's going to tail off. Obviously, not everybody can be that well. They've kind of tapered off after the hot start they had at the beginning of the season. But they've been good, and I think they make their way into the playoffs relatively strong. Packers end with 9 wins. They're 6-7 right now. They have some moves they can make, and they can get there. Christian Watson get healthy, get a couple healthy games of Aaron Jones. It'll be fine. The Texans, they're going to end with 9 wins as well. Not the best schedule ahead of them either. 2 tough divisional games against the Titans and some others as well. They're going to win 2, but they're going to lose 2 as well. The Colts, they are going to finish with 9 wins themselves. They're currently 7-6. They have to win 2 and lose 2. So that's all it is. For the Jaguars, they're going to have a really good end of the season stretch and end with 12 wins. These are not in order. You're just going to keep up with what they are. But they're 8-5 right now. They're going to win out. The Jaguars are going to win out and have a really good close to this season. Trevor's going to get healthy again, just kind of like how Burrow did with his ankle injury or calf injury, whatever. He, plays a little iffy, but then he kind of gets better and better. Trevor's going to do that. They're going to close this season out on a very hot note. The Chiefs, they're going to come into this offseason with 12 wins as well. Not the best 12 wins. They have a cakewalk into this season. I believe they play the Raiders, the Patriots. This week they play, I don't remember right now. They have a cakewalk. If they don't have 12 wins, you'd be concerned. Chargers, a very large fall from grace for them. They're going to end the season with 5 wins. That means they are not winning another game this year. Tough. That's all I can say about that. Rams, 9 wins. That might be enough to get them to the playoffs. I don't remember. I had a machine going, but, it is what it is now. Raiders, I think they get to 6 wins, which means they win 1 more after this week or 1 more after that. I don't remember. Probably this week was the last one they win. I don't remember. Either way, they play the Chiefs. It's going to be hard to win that. They play some tough teams. Dolphins, moving back up to the top here. Dolphins are going to end with 12 wins as well, having a really good end of their year. Vikings moving to 9 wins. They will make the playoffs at 9 wins. I do know that. The Saints end with 9 wins. They end up winning their division. This is an awful division. The Falcons don't have the quarterback to win in the playoffs, and I think they end up hurting them. Desmond Ridder is not that good of a player, and Derek Carr's a lot better, even though he's not that good either. That's really how bad Desmond Ridder is. The New York Giants, I have them winning simply no more games. They end up with 5 wins. The Jets, they end up with 6, an okay rest of their season. The Eagles end up with a whopping 14 wins. They are our first team in the 13-plus category. Good year for them. They can close the season out on a hot note easily. The Steelers, I think they miraculously win their division at 11 wins. You might say I'm crazy for this. Oh, you're just a Steelers fan, whatever. It's not quite that. They always beat the Ravens. They always do. They simply do. The Bengals, I think Jake Browning's going to taper off at the end of this season. This week they play the Colts without Jonathan Taylor. That's a game they win, especially after losing 2 really bad games. There's not a whole lot of reason why the Steelers can't win out. Other than just not doing it. That's the only reason. Seattle, I say they end up with 8 wins. They just don't know who they are at this point. That's a tough team to gauge right now. They're just, like I said, they're in the middle of a lot of things, but nothing is particularly grand. Then the Niners, they get 14 wins themselves, 2 14-win teams. I don't remember who makes it. I'll show you in just a second. Then the Buccaneers, they will end up, let me see, I don't even remember, honestly. The Bucs end up with 7 wins, just barely missing out of the 8-win Falcons and the 9-win Saints. The Titans get 7 wins themselves, and the Commanders win 5 to close out this list. So here's our list right here. I'm going to show you the playoffs that would come out of this right here. So here would be our playoffs with those projected wins. Kansas City would land the 1 seed as they do have a cakewalk to the finish. Cleveland lands a 7 seed, Buffalo 6 seed, Denver 5th seed. Pittsburgh, Denver, that's a big one. Would be a good one for my Steelers. Miami, Buffalo would set up a great wildcard game. Jacksonville, Cleveland, Jacksonville would walk away with that one in my opinion. And then on the NFC side, San Fran gets the bye. Philly would beat Green Bay. Detroit would probably beat Minnesota. Dallas would beat New Orleans, even though they have to go to New Orleans. So then you have, let's see, you'd have San Fran playing Dallas once again. San Fran win. Detroit, Philly. I think Philly wins a rematch in San Fran. I think they go back to the Super Bowl. Kansas City would be playing Buffalo. I think Buffalo wins that one. Pittsburgh and Jacksonville in Jacksonville. Jacksonville probably wins. Then Buffalo wins, and it's Philly and Buffalo in the playoffs. Either way, let me know what you guys think about these final totals for this season. Let me know who you think will win more or less games in the comments down below. Don't forget, 1,000 subs and I will do a jersey giveaway, so make sure you subscribe. Share with your friends, family, sisters, brothers, aunts, cousins, uncles. Guy named Jeremy's dog. He has a friend too. So share with all of them. Your grandma might like these videos. You never know. Thank you for watching. Peace.